Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another Logging from Scratch episode. So we've just kind of pulled into Ravenport here, and I haven't been here in a very long time, so I'm trying to remember all the different areas to go to. We're going to be staying at my uncle's place while we're working on some contracts here. There's several arborist contracts as well as a couple other things we want to get going. And actually, our first job, oh man, this is what I don't miss about the other areas is the slow traffic. Just wait till we get an area we can pass this guy here. But yeah, the first contract we got is actually, well, it's not really a contract, but as payment for basically getting free stay at my uncle's place, we are going to cut down one of the trees in his yard and take care of it there for him. So we're going to head over to his place. Like I said, I haven't been here in a long time, so everything's looking a little alien to me here. But I'm pretty sure we'll figure out whereabouts he is. He's got a pretty bushy place. It's a little white house down kind of, I think if I remember correctly, it's down towards the other end here. Again, I haven't been here in a while, so hopefully I don't have to call him and say, hey, where do you live again? But like I said, at least we got a first contract there we can kind of play around with. I can't remember if he's downtown or I think we got to go, well, let's go down to the next street and then take a left here. Anybody behind us? Probably not. And if they are, that's their problem. I think he is up this way, if I'm not mistaken. It's a little white house. It's got a satellite dish on it. I remember the place. It's been a long time since I've been here. Nope, not that one. I'll just kind of do a putt-putt here to see where we're at. Oh, there it is. That's the one. That's the place. Man, it looks so different. It's all overgrown here now compared to when I was here last time. Not like I could see across either way anyway, but we'll just kind of hope there's nothing coming and go out here. So I'm going to have to back into his property here with my trailer because there's not a lot of parking out here. He's not actually here. He's just letting us stay here, but he asked, since we're, into this big logging arborist situation, he asked if I would cut down that tree in his yard, which is this big guy. Or maybe he meant the one on the other side. I wonder which one he wants. I think he wanted the one closest to the shed, he said. Oops. So let's just back this guy up in here so it's off the road, not disturbing the traffic. All right, so there's this one. This has got to be the shed here. I wonder which one he meant, though. I figured you'd want that one. But there's no shed over here, is there? Next to the shed. Oops. Hey, there's a train. Surprise. I mean, it can't be that. It's got to be this one out front here next to the shed. Because both of those are... That one's not really next. I'd say this one's closer to the shed. So let's go with maybe this one. You know what? Before we cut it, maybe let's ask him before we actually go in there and start snipping everything out. So I'm actually just going to detach this. We'll come back and clean that tree up later once I actually confirm which one he wanted to knock out of there. But let's go for a little tour here and just see what areas we need to go to. So I know there's a contract downtown that we have to do. Luckily, these guys have a mill right in town, so it's I don't have to drive too far to get stuff done. Sure, nobody's coming there to the best of our ability. And then there's one by the train tracks. Apparently, there's one that we have to go clean up a bunch of trees that are growing a little close. Well, actually, let's do a little detour here up this road. This might take us alongside where the train tracks are here. The hardest part will just be getting used to knowing where I'm even going on this map because I don't really know it super well. But you know what? That's the joy of new stuff. We get to figure it out. We're gonna scoop up this road. I'm not used to all this civilization. Not used to having so much civilization. So let's see here. I'm just trying to figure out where that rail section is. I think it's down to our left at the end of this road. How did we drive so slow here? I guess slow is safe, but you know what? We got things to do. I think it's down here somewhere. I remember the railroad being... Oh, yeah, there's the railway up there. So let's go scoop around here. I'm pretty sure it was on the other side of this bridge we needed to knock a few down here. So let's just kind of scoop up here and see what they got. Okay, I'm just going to pull over right here and just park. I think I'm pretty well off the road. Oh, yeah. So let's go take a look. Is it here? Oh, no, I don't see any trees really growing in here. Oh, maybe they meant these ones. Oh, it's possible they meant this side here. That one definitely is starting to kind of protrude onto the tracks. Maybe not a whole lot. Oh, look, here comes a train. Like I said, it's a ways away, but I can see what their concern is for sure. Look at that. Big, nasty trains. So let's see here. Oh, there's a little dirt road here, so maybe we could... Oh, on this side as well. So it's kind of right off the main road. Yeah, so what we'll end up doing is we'll come down here. Like I said, I'll probably bring my little excavator down here too, just to make sure we're not on the tracks. And we'll clean up this tree, and that one's not really protruding onto the tracks yet. Maybe we'll take out a couple of these just to kind of get it cleaned up. And like I said, it's a $25,000 contract, so I'm supposed to just check on the other side of the bridge, which I think this is it. This is the other side of the bridge. So maybe we'll knock out that guy, that guy, that one, and that one. These are kind of the only ones that are really here. And maybe we'll take out that one too, just to kind of save them the effort. Now we got to be really careful because we're going to be operating around train tracks, which is something entirely different that we're not used to. Because usually out in the bush, it's just us doing our thing, so we're going to have to be really careful we don't get hit by any trains. Man, what a beautiful view we got in here, huh? Whoop. Cool. Got ourselves a little beach. See, I'm not used to all this kind of development. So let's see here. Let's see what the easiest spot is. Where do we park? Just up on here. We'll grab this one. Like I said, we're probably not going to do too much actual stuff on here, but we're going to kind of go around and discover what work needs to be done. So, I'm just trying to see where the drop in the bridge here is. Oh, I see. We could probably just go down here to the turn. And then what we'll do is we'll just kind of drive alongside the tracks here for now. Just want to figure out where this other little road is that we saw. It's kind of like here, I guess. It's kind of a hidden, sneaky little road. Drive through some bushes. Oh yeah, it just kind of comes off this pole here. So yeah, and then we'll drop down in here, clean up those ones. So that'll be a neat little contract. Get ourselves a little bit of extra money. And let's continue down the road and see what else we got here. Like I said, we have some arborist stuff we got to do downtown as well. So maybe we'll take a quick jaunt downtown. I think it's this way we want to go. No trains, we're good. Oh, you see the giant whale bones? I think it's a whale, isn't it? Looks like a whale. Yeah, gotta be a whale. That's cool. There's nothing over here. Where's the downtown core? Oh, I think we're miles. Oops, as we drive into the ditch. I think we're miles away from where I need to be here. So let's get back on the main road. We might actually... Where's the next section of highway to cross? Oh, we have a long way to go here. Let's just do the full tour here. I don't know what this place is. Some kind of industrial... Oh, it's a transport place. Must be where they do all the shipping at containers and such. Okay, so let's go up here. There's also a forest they wanted cleared out up here, but I don't know if we're big enough to take on that contract yet. It's kind of a larger area. I'm just going to kind of scoop through here. I don't see anybody coming that way. Nobody coming that way. We're just going to skip right across. Okay. A little kind of swampy dealio down there. Like I said, I'm trying to get back down to kind of the downtown. I'm kind of out in the countryside here. There's not a lot of projects up here. Oh, now we hit the slow traffic. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna wait. Got to keep moving here. As long as there's no cops around, we should be just fine. Shouldn't pass on corners. That's also terrible, but you know what? Being in a lifted higher truck, I can kind of see around this corner, so I'm not too worried. I'm just trying to get to more of the downtown industrial area to see kind of whereabouts we want to go. And it's kind of fun exploring too. Oops, let's go up here. It's fun exploring, so I've never really driven around this area. I don't really know it super well. Gives us kind of some ideas of things that might be coming up here, or places we can ask people if we want if they want work done. Looks clear that way. We're gonna cut across this little field here. Pretty vacant out here. Mostly farmland, not a lot of logging territory, but that's why we got to stick to town where we get the bigger, better contracts for cleaning up. Oh, this must be their little mill here. Let's just go check that out real quick. Oh yeah, this is a little sawmill here. Perfect. Yeah, and unlike on our other area there, we actually just have a big sell point, so we can just drive our load right into here and sell it. We don't have to offload it and feed it in, which is kind of easier. Wouldn't say better, but I would say easier. So here we are. This is kind of our downtown core, where we did some arborist projects before, so I'm pretty sure this will be a lot of contracts here. And as we're in town, I mean, we're gonna be laying around all over the place doing work, so people will probably pick up and let us know about things they want done. I know there's like an old building here somewhere that we had to knock down a couple trees. I just can't remember which one it was. Was it this one? No, that's the motel. No, that's not it. I wonder. Oh, is that one? That was the old building right there. I don't know if it's like a post office or what it is here. Let's just pull off to the side here, get off the road. Let's just get off the road here. So yeah, they want this one wiped out, and then I think there was another one or maybe two more on the other side here. That one's kind of on that dude's property. Oh, maybe it was just the one. I thought there was a couple here. Okay, so we're going to wipe out that one. And then, yeah, maybe while we're working, some other people will see us doing our thing, and then we can get rolling on that. Let's see here. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of arborist work here. Like, there's a lot of trees laying around that we could do some cleanup on for sure. So we'll see as we go. We'll take on some random contracts and maybe pick up a little bit extra money. But like I said, our main goal right now is going to be doing that that train yard one. Just trying to remember which vehicle I parked out here. There we go. This vehicle doesn't fit in with the city. It's more of a rural kind of truck for out in the bush. You drive this stuff around the city, it's a little gets a little hectic. I think we're almost back at my uncle's place here. So maybe our contracts will be at least close to home, so to speak. So there's our excavator over there. Just gonna do another quick little tour this way. Check out some of these big expensive houses here. Look at that place. That's something. I don't know what that is. It's got tables that say maybe a restaurant or something. Yeah, there's definitely like some of these trees. Like, I could even. Is anybody behind me? No. I could even argue. I could talk to these homeowners and just argue. Hey, you know what? Some of these are old trees. Some of these are dangerous trees. Even these palm trees, like these things are just rotten, waiting to fall down. So maybe I could convince them to clean up some of this stuff to maybe protect their insurance a little bit. Look out for that kind of stuff. It's just when you're getting these close, tight areas, it's really, you got to be really careful following this stuff. Because if you're going to knock it over, you're probably going to start hitting buildings, breaking things, and we don't want that. Like I said, we only got so much money. We don't need to be costing ourselves more. Let's just do another quick little tour up here. And then I think we'll just we'll camp out at the uncle's place for now. We're gonna have to talk to him tonight and find out what tree he actually wanted to get rid of. Because I don't want to knock down the wrong one and then have him just give me crap for it. There's some. What is this? Is this like an old sawmill or something? Looks pretty sawmilly to me. Oh yeah. See, like even this stuff, like down here, we could probably Like this guy, we could wipe this out, open up his path a little bit, wipe out this other one. You know, we can make anywhere 5 to 10 grand per residence here, depending on what they want done. I usually charge about you know, $1,000 to $1,500 per tree, depending on how complicated it is. But I think we could definitely get some fun contracts there. But let's scoop up kind of town a little bit here. At least the bonus to staying at our uncle's place is we don't have to worry about paying rent or anything. I mean, we do have to do a little bit of work for him to make it worth our while, but I mean, that's no big deal. Knocking down one tree ain't no nothing. So let's go. Oh, we got like sort of a grain silo-y dealio here for dropping off stuff. Yeah, this is cool. Oh yeah, there's lots of potential work here. I'm looking for some of these forests that we're supposed to wipe out. So I know there's a contract here to take out one of the forests, but I mean, I see lots of. Oh, I'm just gonna stop here in the middle of the road. Ruin the day. There's like lots of bushy area, but I don't see like a legit. Oh, maybe up there. That looks pretty foresty. Let's just take a quick little drive up here and see if we can figure out what they're talking about. Just see what they're talking about. All right. How about this area here? See, on the other side of that hill. Oh, I'm not going to go through it. It's all bricked in. There's got to be a way up on the other side of that hill. So we'll probably do some contract. Like even in here, I don't know if this is considered forest land or not, but I know somewhere along here they were doing a development project, but I can't remember where they wanted to clear it out. Oh, I think it was in here, like this whole hillside. I think they wanted to wipe out. That's a bit of a bigger project for just my little excavator, but I'm just gonna scoop up this road and pull off to the side here. Just pull in right here. So yeah, this was another area. It was this hillside, I'm pretty sure, where they wanted to do the development stuff. Because they wanted to turn this all into housing up here, I think. So we gotta wipe out a whole bunch of trees if we want to do that. So yeah, I mean, this would be... I'd have to go look at the prices, but this would be a big contract to wipe out this hill. Yeah, I think it stopped pretty much on this edge right over here where the brick wall was, or where this rock was. So basically, they wanted everything from this side of the hill up to the trail, wherever the trail... Oh, this must be the trail here. Okay. All the way down across right to the highway. So, yeah, I mean, that's a good 20, 30 trees. I mean, it could be like $100,000 to do that job. That'd be a big project. So maybe we'll look at that maybe coming up the road. And then help them with their development. I don't know about plowing and all that. I don't really have any interest in doing that stuff, but we can definitely get rid of the trees for them if that's what they want. But I think we'll head her back to our uncle's place here and call her a day. It was a long drive getting out here, so we'll finish her up. And then, yeah, we'll start tomorrow morning. We'll go out, take out our uncle's tree, and then maybe we'll start on the train track project there and get that one cleaned up, because that one's going to be a lot of work. I just better not speed too much here because we're down in town. I'm going to have to get used to these roads. At least out in Legion Hills there where we're building our house, it's pretty straightforward. You know, you got 1 or 2 roads maximum. Out here, there's roads everywhere, intertwined with every other road, so you gotta be careful where you go. So, I should be reading the street signs here. That'd help. What street is that? Center Street, I think. I can't remember where we were now. I think it's the next street up. Right at the split. Center Street and Main Street. Okay. Have I gone too far? I don't think so. Oops. I'm just driving all over the road. I'm trying to look at my map here because I'm trying to remember where I am. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We're just coming up on it, I think. Yeah, right here. Man, when you don't live here, it's hard to figure out where you're going, eh? So I'm just going to back this guy in here. And we'll call it an evening. And then tomorrow I'm going to find out what tree he wants removed so we can remove the proper one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. But I got to double check with him to make sure it's the right stuff. So anyway, I'm going to end it on this one, guys. When we come back in the next one, we'll take out that tree just so we can pay for our basic rent to stay here. And then we're going to go look at that one across the train track, see if we can start cleaning up some of that stuff. And we'll continue on from there. So yeah, if you guys like the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.